This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Let me bring you all the action along with Clark Keller and Steve Kerr. We'll see Seattle and the Phoenix Suns. A quick check now the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Lewis?
Well, the big thing with him is that corner three-point shot. That's his spot. He loves drifting to that area. And so defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him. But what that does is it limits the amount of help you can give when he's on the floor.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
That's a nice play there. The more contributors this team can get, the better.
He kicks it to Hardaway. Offline with his three. And here's Seattle. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Jim O'Brien. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high picking rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris, and quite a focus of the game here early on, and an important one too, guys.
Yeah, and they know how tough a task it's going to be to take on this defense. They've got to focus on that aspect right away.
Well, that's the priority in the scouting report. You face a team this good defensively, you're thinking about how we need to attack it. And then it's a matter of executing once you get out there.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's the break. And he lays it up and in.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he's going to get that ball out.
Now here's Payton. Back to Lewis. Baseline jumper. And it's Seattle with another.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Stoudemire with a screen on Payton. Stoudemire defended by Baker. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Payton outside. The pass to Baker. Now the feed to Lewis. Stoudemire with the double team. Just 5 on the clock. All alone. Good on the shot.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. They trail by 6. Outside Hardaway. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the SuperSonics taking it the other way. Lewis with it. Sean Marion covering. Jumper off the screen. Good work defensively by Marion.
First miss of the game after 4 minutes, so it's been a hot start.
Stoudemire the screen. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Barry. Here's Payton. Dives for it. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The SuperSonics shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And the SuperSonics making a change here. Amar'e just checked in. And both free throws good for Payton. Suns trail by 8. Marbury covered by Payton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here tonight. And so he makes both from the line. Sonics leading by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Baker. Baseline J on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Stoudemire, the screen. Hardaway kicks to Stoudemire. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
First trip to the line for him here. And the SuperSonics making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Barry. Hardaway with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Hurries up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they want. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Stoudemire with a screen on Payton. Marion outside. Comes up empty down low.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payton outside. Feeds it to Lewis. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Mason eject in for the Sonics. Johnson, that's for two, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Seattle leading by 7. Here's Barry. He feeds it to Mason. Pass to Payton. Backing him down. A jump hook. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Marion with the drive. Can't hit from in close. Payton with the ball. They set the pick. Now the dish to Mason. All sorts of time. They get it again. From deep. And the basket good.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Big group substitution here for Seattle. And he's good on the second. Now Watson. Dishes it to Mason. Here's Booth, and it's blocked. But he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Stoudemire. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Sonics leading by 7. Watson kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Mason. Here's Booth. And here is Marion. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And Phoenix making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here's Watson. He passes to Mason. Guarded by Marion. 1:16 left to play in the first. Seattle missing again.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Now here's Williams. Long pass to Williams. Kicks it to Watson. Watson gets a screen from Long. Here's Booth. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Marbury. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Williams against Johnson. Here's one, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
The Sonics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. Sonics making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Johnson from outside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sonics lead by... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the SuperSonics?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. They've got Lewis. Bill Watson out there with Mason. And it's James in at the center position. And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Watson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lewis dishes to James. Pass to Baker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Joe Johnson picks one up.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And he makes the first. Gary Payton. He's checked in for Seattle. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Suns trail by 6. Johnson outside. Back to Hardaway. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Now, guys, you can tell that we're a different team when he's on the floor as opposed to on the bench.
And you see that most offensively. Everything runs extremely smooth when he's in charge. I mean, it's kind of like a nice scoop of frozen custard.
Oh,
it just tastes good and feels good and looks good.
Once again, the food reference.
Johnson against Mason. Inside. Here's Baker. There's the block. Lewis against Hardaway. Sean Lewis pulls it in. Seattle leading by 4. And they're on the break. Payton kicks to Lewis. Rebound by the Suns. Still anybody's game at this point.
No question. And this becomes a very big possession here.
Johnson attacking.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in.
For the Sonics, Marbury is checked in, and Barry subbed in for Mason. And here are the Sonics. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Johnson. Payton laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense. Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Baker passes to Payton. But they recover it. To the paint, another shot, and it's good on the way in. And it's a 6-point Seattle lead.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Barry. Stolen. Outside Hardaway. Joe Johnson on the wing. It's taken away by Payton. The pass to Barry. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Back to Payton. Guarded by Hardaway. Shoots it up. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Suns trail by 6. Stoudemire, the screen. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
He kicks it to Payton. The feed to Radmanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Radmanovich has got his first basket.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Marbury. Great D that time from Payton.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
At Seattle with another.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Pass to Stoudemire. Defended by Radmanovich. And again, it's Amar'e Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 7 points in the game. Seattle calls timeout.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Now here's Payton. 8 points for him. Lewis feeds it to Radmanovich. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Sonics leading by 6. Lewis with it. Williams picks him up. Lewis dishes to Payton. Back and down. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drobniak. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Stoudemire drawing the double team. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That's blocked. They retain possession. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Sonics making a switch here. And the foul called on Shawn Marion. That's his first foul.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Lewis outside. Pass to Payton. Back to Lewis. There's the dish to Mason. Barry. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. Barry's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Stoudemire with a screen on Payton. Back to Stoudemire. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
And the SuperSonics making a change here. James is checked in. Sonics leading by 8. Baker, who's checked in for Rashard Lewis. Passes it to Barry. Tries to save it. Marion against Mason. Here's Stoudemire. Defender touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Stoudemire's got 7 points for the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Barry. He's got 5. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And he lobs it toward the rim. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Williams is checked in for the Sonics. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
Dishes to Hardaway. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway's got 11 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Here's Barry. Guarded by Hardaway. Barry the pass to Williams. Hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. The SuperSonics making a switch here. Payton. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. Baker. Phoenix grabs the miss. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is a critical juncture in this ballgame, Kevin.
$19 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's rebounded by Long.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Here's Payton. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Payton's got 10 points in the game. Here's Stoudemire. And that's not going to go. And the first half ends in a close one. Sonics ahead.
Now, presented by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason action we've got going up. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. We've got Williams. Marion is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Hardaway. Here's Payton, and it's Seattle with another.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
He dishes it to Hardaway. Here's Marbury. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Seattle leading by 4. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chest out for a three-point play. They get Sean Miller. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Phoenix with the ball. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Baker.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
And the shot is good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Now here's Payton. 15 points in the game. He passes to Barry. to shoot. Goes up with a strike. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hardaway's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kicks it to Stoudemire. Marion against Payton. And it's blocked by Marion.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Sonics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Seattle making a change here. Both free throws good from Barry. Suns trail by 7. On the wing, Marion. Stoudemire setting the pick for Marion. Stoudemire. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Stoudemire. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball stolen. Marbury. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's Payton. 15 points in the game. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here's Marion. He has 5. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Marion's got 7 points. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Payton outside. Back to Lewis. And it's sent back by Marion. But they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Here's Baker. Here's Booth. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
And Seattle making a change here. James is checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The pass to Hardaway. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Marion backing down. Back to Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Barry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he jams it with authority.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Watson, the pass to Barry. Here's Booth. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Pass to Barry. The feed to Lewis. Gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Sonic lead. Timeout call for Suns.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Baker, he's checked in for Seattle. Lewis has gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Here's Marbury, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's what he does, guys. I mean, he takes what the defense gives him and then turns it into points.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Now, here's Lewis. 8 points for him. The shot's good from Baker. 10 points for him.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Sonics. Lewis kicks to Watson. Passes to Baker. 6 on the shot clock. Payton, guarded by Marion, and they double up Payton. Baker. Here's James, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Here is Watson after Amar'e Stoudemire's bucket. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
And the SuperSonics making a change here. Barry's checked in. And that one's good. Here's Barry. 9 points in the game so far. Lewis on the way. Guarded by Marion. Lewis passes to Barry. And blocked. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. The finger will finish at the bucket. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, sure. He didn't waste any time getting down before, did he?
And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the SuperSonics making a change here. .130 left in the third. Baker, guarded by Stoudemire. He kicks to Mason. Block at 6. Expanding his range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Joe Johnson picks one up. The Sonics have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Here's Hardaway. 14 points for him. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And that one's good. Johnson's got 9 points.
Well, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Payton against Hardaway. Feeds it to Radmanovich. Back to Payton. The dish now to Radmanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it. Radmanovich has got his second basket. Now here is Hardaway. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Mason. He passes it to Barry. Here's Payton. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Here's Barry. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, they've got Gary Payton. Vlade Radmanovich is out there with Mason. Then there's Barry. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
From past the arc. No good. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Radmanovich's shot is good. Suns trail by 9. Hardaway dishes to Johnson. And play stops. as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back pass.
James checked in for Seattle. Lewis comes in for Mason. Joe Jackson on the wing. Oh, that's blocked. Second shot opportunity.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That free throw, no good. Baker, he's checked in for Seattle. And he can't hit the second. Sonics leading by 9. It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
16 feet away, and a little up that time, but it drops.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Here's Barry. He's guarded by Johnson. Six to shoot. Outside for Lewis. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hardaway has got 6 rebounds now in the game. He feeds it to Johnson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. 12 points for Joe Johnson.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have the 3 in the first.
And Payton backs in. Payton left side. A step back shot here. And they double up Payton. Here's Baker, and it's rejected. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Phoenix making a change here. Marbury covered by Payton. There's the pick. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Gugliotta. Taken away. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Payton up top. Here's Baker. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Phoenix calls timeout. Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Suns. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kev, Jim O'Brien was just going over the game plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Seattle leading by 6. Here's Barry. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Payton. Out of bounds. SuperSonics ball as Seattle keeps possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Baker passes to James. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James. Suns trail by 8. Marion, a screen on Payton. Back to Marion. And so it looks like the Suns are retaining possession here. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Payton with a screen on Johnson. That's good from Barry. And the Suns making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Hardaway. Marbury covered by Payton. The shot is off.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Lewis hits the bucket. And the Suns call time here.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
And Phoenix making a change here. Into Stoudemire, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Payton's shot is off. Suns trail by 10. Here's Marbury. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Barry. Guarded by Hardaway. Lewis passes to Barry. Dishes it to Payton. Shot clock at 5, and they double up Payton. Here's Barry. Amar'e Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Marion. Marbury covered by Payton. It's taken away by Payton. One-on-one here. And the pass to Barry. With the teardrop, and it's blocked.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
That is surprising. It's difficult to be in a game when you can't rebound.
But, Kevin, they're still in it. They still are in it. I can't believe that they've had so much trouble with the boards. We'll see if they can hang in there a little longer.
I can't believe it either. And the second free throw, good.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
A 3 ball, and that one's good. And 12 points for Shawn Marion. Seattle leading by 6. Here's Barry. He dishes it to Payton. Backing in, Barry. Lock at 6. James, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Barry. And Stoudemire with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Barry's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Marbury, and he slams it one-handed. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
We've seen them make that extra effort effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, sending shots back.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Baker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well done at the free throw line. I'll tell you what, that will make things a lot easier on them if they can continue to convert.
Unloads from 13. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, they've had the advantage in rebounding all night, but none bigger than the one right there.
Here's Barry. Here's Baker. Buried from 15 feet out. And the Sonics lead by 8.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Stoudemire, the screen. Hardaway kicks to Mary. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Seattle leading by 8. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
The shooting percentage has really fallen here in the second half. You've got to find the range again, guys.
Here's Marbury. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Payton with a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Baker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Kicks to Marion. Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Hardaway. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
12 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Good.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And here's Watson. Now Williams. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
And here's Watson. And so it's Seattle in this one. Both teams play well.
Okay, I'm right back, driven off the light rack. My adrenaline is where the wattage of the lights at. I don't middlemen, so all the homage that they might lack. Got them listening and their responses with the hyper tracks. Made believers out of ignorance, and I can recall us as being what they obviously wanted, but probably lost us. Used to hide the trophies, but there's too many to keep straight. Now I let the streamers hang, if that'll help you see the way. The 23rd letters accumulate for you to say that I could fall back to the 12th. Just never knew the stakes. Those is W's and L's for all of you that's late. Run the one truthfully well. See how I drew the play? X marks the spot. My checks start to stops. Connect across the dots. I'm shoebox made on this metallic pewter road. I was dribbling across my footprints in the concrete. Is a penny for your thoughts. Add it. You know what the winning bout. Telling my ambition got me tripping on a winner's route. Never be the same once you see what all the winning's about. So when you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us.
Beat baby in peace. Transform, ill mind, metamorphosize, shapeshift, unorthodox the way the author scribes. Off the wall, on another plane, different paradigm. Switching lanes, swift and changeable, dangerous for minds. My design intricate, I refine sentences slick with penmanship, frame images where the winners sit. Associated with greatness, hard work benefits. Do remember the names and don't forget the faces. I lead the fast life underneath the bright lights. On the big stage, got on my game face. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. Once the world is out, show them how we feel. So I can't flop, even if I do drop. See me getting right back up, the game don't stop. So I let my next move always be my best one. I am a gift from God, I am the blessed one. So, you know what the winning bout. Tellin' my ambition got me tripping on a winner's route. Never be the same once you see what all the winners bout. So when you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us.
Silverback gorilla circuit, 20 milligram Percocet, not bling bling, but sing 3-ring circuits rap, not for the mainstream, but a higher purpose that services blue collar workers who could not afford to purchase that. Bang bang. Yeah. So you know where my boys are. You remember, do remember us like toys are. The most prestigious lawyers could never help me avoid bars. Now my face scarred up, incarcerated, obligated to a vendetta to rap better than Garsha Vegas. Retarded playlist, God related, thank God we made it. Mastery over master recordings without an affidavit. And I'm taking the winner's route. You at the mark, I'm at the finish line, drinking a Guinness stout. From the beginning, it's always what it's been about. Bounce pass, chest pass, run the beat, in and out. 2-a-days, every day, we be shouting the winners out.
You know what the winning bout. Tellin' my ambition got me tripping on a winner's route. Never be the same once you see what all the winners bout. So when you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us. Do remember us. When you shouting the winners out, do remember us. Do remember us.